this whole season, so it really hasn't affected me much. I think the biggest thing is just time structure. I mean, we're not just sitting around all day. We're right out of meetings, right into practices, so it really hasn't been bad for me.
When you got moved up to #1 in the nation, how'd you take that?
It was a shock. It was a real big shock. I was actually meeting with Coach Fitch, going over some of the playbook, just trying to get some things done. And I get out and my phone was just blown up. I mean, my dad was calling me, everybody was calling me, and I didn't really expect it, to be honest. I mean, it's such a blessing to be named that. I mean, I can't even fathom being named the #1 player in the nation. But, you get here and it means nothing, really. Like, it's a big deal to be named 5-star, whatever, but you get here and you have no stars. Like, you're below the totem pole and you got to get after it.
Yeah, did that help that you were already here? It wasn't going to get you another offer.
Right, yeah, exactly. At the end of the day, I mean, it's just a pat on the back and that's it.
Then when you decided to come here, you wrote something on social media about, I'm going to bet on myself. And that really is a part of playing quarterback at this school, because you understand the pecking order is guys just like you who are extremely talented and have great ability. How did you mentally arrive at that? That's what I wanted to do. That I wanted to embrace that sort of potentially difficult beginning to a career. I'm saying, how much is here?
I think a lot of it came with me moving up to Utah. A lot of people doubted me going up there, didn't think I would even play even this year. And so I think just having that underdog mentality, and at the end of the day, everybody can throw it. Like, no matter where you're at, everybody can throw it at the next level. It's all mental, and it's knowing the playbook, knowing coverages, knowing fronts. Like, that's it, really. Everybody's gonna be able to throw it, and you got to get those things down. And so I just believed in myself, and I think if I want to go do the big things, I got to be with the best players around me.
On that front, though, is it so? Referring specifically to the mental side of the game, there is that competitive element that every quarterback has to have.
Oh yeah.
That self-assuredness about play. Can you walk us through how you become that person to come to a place here and compete with 5-star? How did you arrive at that?
I think just going to all these camps, I think just through the years I've built that confidence of, okay, yeah, I can stand with these guys. I mean, it even just started out throwing with my quarterback coach and throwing with guys like Tyler Shuck or Gunnar Cruz or Ryan Finley, Ben Finley, guys that have gone in the NFL as well. And I just realized, like, yeah, everybody can throw it at the end of the day. It really isn't about arm strength, and it's about getting out and knowing the playbook, like I said. But I think once I knew I could throw with those guys, it was like that confidence just took off, and I just realized that I got to do the other things right if I really want to make it.
Devin, being here for the Michigan State game, I would feel like the epitome of what any quarterback would want to see that day. Just being facetious here, but is that the day you decided to commit to Ohio State?
It was not. It was not. Really, the day I committed, it was like 2 days before that I really decided, and it was a hard decision for me. There's a lot of great options, and just at the end of the day, I just knew this was right for me.
So to see a day like that, I mean, the reputation Ryan Day has as a quarterback. To see it to that level, does that kind of validate whatever thoughts you were already thinking before you got on campus?
Definitely. Just to see all the talent around him and making all those plays. I mean, Michigan State was the #9 team in the country at the time, and they just got after him, and so it was so fun to watch. And I could just imagine myself playing in that offense and thriving in that offense.
I don't know how much time you've gotten a chance to spend around CJ, but obviously he's entering year 2. He's more of a leader now. What are your first impressions of him, and then impressions of Kyle as well?
Oh, he's a great guy. Both of them are great guys. I've been throwing out with Kyle. We threw it last night. We've been throwing like 3 times a week. It's been really good. But I met with CJ like twice, really. It's hard. He's in and out of workouts, and we're at different times. I've only worked out with him once, but just really good dudes. I mean, they just want the best for everybody. It's nobody's like too cool or anything like that. Everybody just wants the best for everyone. It's a really cool environment.
Devin, you wouldn't be here if not for what happened with Quinn. I mean, he was the #1 player. He ends up coming early, leaves. Now you're here. You're the #1 guy. Do you see kind of that irony or coincidence, or just what do you think of that dynamic?
I mean, I think things worked out. Everything is how it's supposed to be honest. I was committed to USC for a long time, and I think things just worked out for the better, and I think this is just where I'm supposed to be. I think this is how everything was supposed to be mapped out.
And when Quinn left, did you immediately think, well, maybe that's a possibility for me?
I was already committed before he left.
Right.
And so I wanted to come and compete with him. I competed with him at the Elite 11, and I got nothing but respect for him, and I wanted to go out and compete against him. That was my goal.
Devin, when you look at